Another important term, loudness and loudness level. When is something perceived to be louder? If I hit it softly, or if I hit it hard, right? The effect of a force on something is how our ears perceive it to be either loud or not. But loudness is a subjective quality. So loudness is what we feel, how loud something is. But loudness can also depend on how old you are or how well you can hear, right? And human ears tend to amplify sounds with frequencies between 1,000 and 5,000 hertz. That just seem louder to us. And they've done multiple tests, and that's the range they found, that if the same loudness of a sound between these regions appear loud to us. So we had to come up with another term that we called loudness level. And we express it in FONS, introduction to another unit, and the loudness that is expressed in SONS. What you have to remember is one thing. Loudness is a human being hearing how loud something is, okay? Whereas loudness level is the pressure level of the tone that sound equally loud to us. There are two very different things. So loudness is how loud I think something is versus how loud you think something is, right? And which changes over the years. Whereas the loudness level is the pressure level that sounds equally loud when you present it with respect to 1,000 hertz tone. And I'll explain why those are important. The reason why these are important is because based off of this observation, we have developed what are called equal loudness contour, which is a measure of the sound pressure level over the frequency that humans observe. And based off of this, they call them the Fletcher-Munson curves. And they did this study with many, many humans. They would put them in a room and they would say, okay, what sounds more louder to you? And they were exposed to different frequencies. And many, many experiments of this has left us with these curves. So if you look at these axes, the frequency is on the x-axis and the sound level is on the y-axis. So if you notice these curves, most humans, with exceptions, believe these sound exactly the same loud. So if I was to take one particular value, pick a value. So this sound will appear equally loud to normal humans, this sound with this frequency. Get it? So not all frequencies are equal. So these are the curves that they developed. And these are called the Fletcher-Munson curves. They were published in 1933. There have been many iterations of this, and they've been corrected over the years, but I want you to just see the first ones they came up with. There were lots of studies done in the early part of the 19th century, and from those studies, we have these curves. They have been corrected over the years. I think the last one was in 1960 something, but the whole shape of them did not change. It's just that with better technology and better sound systems, they have been able to fine-tune these curves. The relationship between loudness level and loudness is given by this. So 40 FONs of loudness level will equal 1 SON.